We always want to get the most for our money, and if you're trading in a vehicle, you certainly want to boost those numbers. And it's still a seller's market for used cars, and used car inventory remains thin, meaning dealerships are motivated to pay a good price for your car. Now, if the market changes have encouraged you to trade in your car for a new set of wheels, don't speed to the dealer and miss a good deal, but you certainly want to be prepared. Follow these steps to boost the car's trade-in value and negotiate the best price. Doing your homework and knowing the value of your car is important, particularly if you're planning to trade it in. Now, research to find your vehicle's current trade-in value is really important, and you can use sources like Kelley Blue Book, called KBB, or Edmunds or Auto Trader. There's a bunch of different sources to get the current sale value, though you should also be honest with yourself about the repairs needed and your vehicle's condition. You likely won't get the current sale value of the car's trade-in value unless the car is truly in pristine condition. Also remember that you'll get less for your trade-in than you would if you sold the vehicle yourself. Now, many people think they're going to get the top value, but the dealer's taking it in and trade, and they need a margin of profit both on the new car and on the used car. And that's really important in order to get your best value. This is why you always want to do the deal separately. Negotiate the price on the newer car, then talk about the trade-in. Keep those deals separate. One thing you will get if you trade in your vehicle is a tax credit on your trade-in. So do the math before you get to the dealer so you have an idea whether you should sell it yourself or trade it in. Take care of those known mechanical problems. The mechanical and physical condition of your car are big drivers of value, so it's best to resolve any issues that are relatively simple to fix. In general, minor repairs that didn't cost much out of pocket and are likely to increase the resale value of your vehicle are worth considering. And this might include small cosmetic fixes such as dents, scratch, or replacing a light that's out, or maybe some damage to the carpet that you can clean up yourself. In doing the research on the cost of the repairs that will help increase the value, well, that's a big expense that you need to think about. With each repair, you need to decide, do I need a new transmission? I should probably do that, but will it increase the value to make up the difference? Or brakes or tires? If the car is perfect, you won't have to worry about it. But if it needs some major repairs, you're definitely going to get less on your trade-in. You should always check with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, known as NHTSA's database, for any vehicle recalls that affect your vehicle. Recalled parts can be fixed free of charge, and the extra effort to have that done before you trade it in will show you care about the car. It'll also increase the car's value because that dealer or that person you trade it to won't have to go to the dealer and do it themselves. Keeping receipts for repairs and maintenance are really important, so put that all in a file folder, and this will prove to the dealer or the buyer, if you're selling it yourself, that you took care of the vehicle and you've got proof to back it up. As I say, you've got the receipts. Make sure your car looks its best. You want to stage it like you would stage a home if you had it up for sale. A clean, well-maintained car is most likely to get the highest trade-in value. Clean the vehicle both inside and out. It will give you your best offer. Stage that car by taking all the junk out of the center console, the glove box, the things that are in your trunk. Make it nice and clean, and make the person that's making an offer on your vehicle think, wow, you really took care of that car. In other words, curb appeal matters just like it does in your home. Shopping around for trade-in value is your smartest choice. It's important to shop around for the trade-in potential. So you can go to different dealers, you can go to used car lots. There's a lot of places that are looking to give you competitive quotes for your trade-in, and getting all of your numbers together will help you get the best value. Now, you can get quotes at local dealers, you can go to Carvana or CarMax. There's a bunch of them online. So make sure to check with the major dealers that are in your area, both new and used, because they're going to want your vehicle because they're shorthanded on vehicles as well. Negotiating your car's trade-in value and the purchase price separately is the smartest thing you can do. It ensures your best trade-in value because what you're going to do is ask for a bottom line price out the door for your new vehicle, whether it be new or used or a certified pre-owned. Then once that's done, then you can discuss your trade-in. If you try to do it all together, they're going to manipulate the numbers. These guys are pros, and they know let me take it back to the F&I guy or my manager will get the number right for you. Don't do it that way. You want to make a deal on the vehicle you're buying, and then separately saying, I'm not sure if I'm going to trade in that car. Then you can do the trade-in amount and do the math. It might be smarter to sell it on your own. The reason that dealers do this is because there are more opportunities for the dealer to generate profits from both the sale and the trade-in when they work two transactions at once. It's also a good idea to get your trade-in offer in writing, and this protects you from the dealer changing the price or going back on an offer for any reason. A formal offer in writing is especially important if you leave the dealership to shop around and then return later and they go, oh, that's not what we want, it's a lower price. It's a game that a lot of them play, and they really don't want you to know about it, which is why I'm giving you this information. The timing on trading in your vehicle for another vehicle may work better on certain times of the year, but the end of the month is good. They're more negotiable. When the last year's model is going out and the new models are coming in, that's a great time to do it as well. Remember, the weather conditions also make a factor. If you've got a convertible and you're trying to sell that in the middle of winter, they're going to be less likely to get that vehicle because they're going to have trouble selling it. But if you've got a 4x4, you want to sell that in the fall when people are starting to look for vehicles to drive you around, maybe a vehicle for a kid. And the same thing is true the other way around. 4x4s during the summer, well, that's not going to make much of a difference. The first 2 quarters of the year can also be a good time to trade in your vehicle because buyer demand tends to be higher. With tax returns and people deciding spring is coming, maybe this is a good time to trade in my car or buy something new. And dealers need more vehicles on their lots because they have to meet that demand, which means they're more likely to give you a higher trade-in price. If you're trading in a car that you still own money on, it may not be the right choice to sell it at that time, and you might want to keep that vehicle for a longer period of time, especially if you're upside down in that loan. Particularly if you owe more on that car than it's worth. That's what upside down means. And you may want to postpone your next purchase or sell the car on your own to earn a higher price. But if you trade it in, the negative equity doesn't just disappear. It's likely to roll into the subsequent car loan, and it's hard to get out of this position unless you keep that vehicle longer, pay it off, make it free and clear, then move on to the next vehicle, which is difficult because a lot of times people want to get rid of their cars, but you never want to be in that position because you'll never get out of it. The Federal Trade Commission cautions buyers against using a dealership that promises to, in quote, pay off your loan no matter how much you owe. While a dealership might pay off your old loan, it must make up that difference somewhere, and that somewhere will eventually catch up with you. And dealers are pros at rolling in unpaid amounts into your next car, and that would increase your monthly payments by adding principal and interest that still puts you behind in the loan and the car's value, and it's very difficult to get ahead of that. Here's the bottom line. Ensuring you get the best trade-in value and the most money off of your old car can help you get a lower price in a monthly payment on the new or used car that you're going to replace it with. And it's well worth it for you to do your research, do the repairs, spruce up your ride, take the junk out of the trunk, and secure multiple quotes. When it's time to buy, use the same research skills to compare auto loans and insurance rates. A dealership you're working with might offer you in-house financing, but that doesn't mean it's the best deal. You may be able to get pre-approved auto loans from a credit union or from a bank or even online, but better terms will help you save some money. Use that loan offer to leverage it when you're negotiating a deal with that dealer for the next car purchase, and you'll find that they'll come down on the price because they want your business. Buy with Car Smarts, and you'll leave with a smile. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. If you have any questions or comments, I'll be more than happy to answer. You can support me by buying me a cup of coffee. The link is in the description, plus all the links for our website, social media, my book, and our podcast. I'm Lauren Fix. Thank you so much for watching.